Hi everyone, today I'm going to be opening up this really big box of The Great Wall, the board game. This is the all-in pledge. I got this secondhand from eBay, and so this includes the base game, the expansions, the stretch goals, the surprise box, the neoprene mat, all the sleeves, and the art book. So there's a lot to go through here. It's going to make a bit of a lengthier video, so I'll try to go through this as quickly as I can. Let me show you everything that's inside of this box here to begin with. And I've got a big old piece of foam there to protect it. So here we go. We've got the surprise box. I'm not going to be opening this in the video because it's a surprise, so that'll be just for me. But if you really want to spoil that before you open this for yourself, if you manage to pick this up from somewhere, then again, you can look at that online, but I really don't want to spoil it for you guys in this video, so I'm not going to be opening that up in this one. Sorry about that. But I'll be opening up the art book, and then everything else that you can see here. So we've got, this is upgraded resources. This is, I forgot to mention the upgraded resources before. This is ancient beasts. See, this is all still all wrapped up in the plastic. This is, I believe, the base game, and it's a hefty box. So there's that one there, and again, it's all got its own styrofoam there. Whoops, I'm crushing these sleeves a little bit. So we've got two really big packs of sleeves from Awaken Realms themselves. We'll see how well that stuff fits inside the box, but once everything's been sleeved. But something tells me that I might have to, make space somehow in the boxes. This is the black powder expansion, and that's the stretch goals box. And back there, you can see there's the neoprene mat. So I think what we'll do is we'll start with the base game, open that up, then we'll go to maybe either the black powder after that, then the stretch goals, and then probably ancient beasts, the upgraded resources. I might do the upgraded resources after the main box, and then I'll do the mat to finish. So let's get started with the main core box. Okay, so here we are at my table. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get the plastic off this. It's tricky, isn't it? Opening brand new things with the plastic on. There we go. I'm sure there's probably a trick to it, but I'm just ripping and pulling. There we go. Okay. So here's the front of the box, which you've had a nice view of. The side. Here's the other side there. Here's the back of the box. The components here is 200 cards, 4-player screens, a 560 by 840 double-sided board. That's probably millimeters. Three wall sections, each with 3 levels. 200 plus resource tokens in a separate tray, and 90 plus high quality faction models. So this is the mini version of the game, of course. So there is a cheaper version with just meeples, but I love me some minis. So there we go. Here's the back of the box. It says The Great Wall is a competitive strategy game for 1 to 4 players set in medieval China that blends historical themes with a pinch of fantasy flavour. The game includes cooperative and solo modes. The Great Wall already stood there during the Zhou dynasty many years before the current turmoil. Back then it was a simple series of walls and forts that protected the land from invading nomadic tribes. It survived many wars and battles and was expanded, rebuilt and repaired countless times. Now a real threat appeared. A nomadic horde endangers the borders. The Great Wall is still under construction, and you'll have to raise it while fending off enemies and striving to make good impressions in the Emperor's eyes. So, yeah, it's a game by these lovely people here, which I won't do them the dishonor of trying to pronounce their surnames. But there you go. This is made by Awaken Realms. I've got a few of Awaken Realms games. I've got Dragon Eclipse. I do have another one. It's just slipped my mind. I can't remember. Have I got another one? Okay, well, it's these two anyway. I like Awaken Realms. The components especially and the quality of their games are typically rather nice. And they make great games. So let's open this box. I'll try and give you... I wish I had a top-down camera. Let's see. I won't be able to do it while opening the box. I really wish I was able to make a top-down for you to see while opening board games. But there we go. You need some kind of stand or... There we go. I'll try and do it like this so you can see. It casts a bit of a shadow though, so... Yeah, it's not that great, is it? Right, maybe if I lean it up against the wall like this, that's a bit better, isn't it? Okay, so here's the rule book. It's not too bad as far as I can see, the rule book. It's got 16 pages from front to back, and there's an index here at the back. It's the co-op mode, and you can see the main rule book. Doesn't have a lot of pictures for explaining things, except for like the setup part. Just illustrates the stuff what you're talking about like this. So yeah, there's a few pictures, but there's lots of examples. It's laid out very clearly into sections, so you know what's what. You can find things quite easy. The text is red, so you can find exactly what it is that you're looking for. And again, it's not too heavy. Like, I mean, take the rulebook for, say, Primal: The Awakening by Reggie Games, which I have. Very big rulebook there. Here's one of the things. So these are all the player boards, I believe. This is the main board, which probably won't get a lot of use because I've got the Playmat. I love me a Playmat. We've got the wall sections here. So again, we can get these out. We've got the shame tokens, it's the time track, the barricades. This is for tracking extra honor, which has been collected up. Now then, the minis. So let's see, can I take this plastic off without them all falling out? Yes, I can. So here we go. These are very nice, high quality miniatures. They don't feel too flimsy. These little parts like the sword there, again, you probably just want to be careful with it, but it's not too flimsy. But yeah, these would look very nice painted. I've seen some people that have painstakingly painted these, so there we go. So you can see that the horsemen of the yellow and the green faction, even though they function in the same way in the game, you can see that they look different. So there's a close-up. Okay, and let me get another close-up on this guy here. I feel like you didn't get a proper good look on this side. I think I prefer the green horseman, to be honest with you. The clerks are the ones with the round bases. Okay, the ones with the square bases are the ones that you'll be fighting off the hordes with. But these ones with the circle bases like this are ones that you use as worker placement. So instead of placing dice or tokens, or you're actually placing miniatures. These are called clerks. So there you go. And here we've got a spearman for the green faction. Okay. And here's a spearman for the yellow faction. I'm sure they've probably got actual clan names, probably, but there you go. Okay. So, oh, and a clerk for the yellow faction. You have a good look at them as well. That one. Okay. There you go. So that's all the minis for the yellow and the green teams. Let me go ahead and put this back on there. And I'll take this tray out. And below, we've got more minis. Again, we'll just have a quick look at these. So here's the horseman for the red faction. So again, another very unique look to it. This one's got a sword as well. But the flag that he's carrying is different. And here is the clerks for the red faction. Okay. Here's, oh, I forgot to show you the bowman for the yellow and green faction. Oh well. Sorry, but I'm not going back in that tray to get them out. You probably saw them from when I had them out in the trays themselves, but there we go. There's the red one. I'll try my best not to forget anything else. And I'll try my best not to break this as I put them back in. Blue. And the... Okay, again, I'm really trying not to break anything. The blue clerk. This one looks to be a lovely lady with a fan and a book. So there you go. Here's the horseman for the blue faction. Again, the flags are different. I really like this one. This one's got a sword as well. He's kind of got a very creepy looking face. But he's got a cool hat. I like his hat. Here's the... Did I show you the spearman for the red faction? I feel like I did. But I'll quickly show you one again in case I didn't. So here's the red and the blue spearman. I really like the blue spearmen. They're really cool. I like those. Yeah. They're very cool minis. I really like these minis. So there we go. Have I showed you everything? I think I showed you everything from the red and the blue factions. So we'll take these out. So going further down, we'll take the lid off this one. There's silica gel in there somewhere. Where's that silica gel gone? I just saw it. Where's it gone? I don't know. Here's the little artifact cards, which are like endgame scoring. Here we've got the generals and the horde cards. Oh, there's some more hordes there. So some generals, some hordes. We've got the what are these? These looks to be the command cards, I believe. Oh no, these are the... Yes, I think some of these are the command cards and the tactical cards. And then back here, you've got the advisor cards and probably some others in there as well. Something else maybe. Some more tactical cards probably. But there you go. Those are all the cards. And here are the components, as in the resources. Got a nice little tray of them. So this is the chi. Okay. These are the wound tokens. Okay. Then you've got the wood tokens. I'll be replacing all this stuff with the upgraded components. These ones are the gold, and this is the stone. So I'll be opening up the upgraded components in a minute to give you a look at those. But there you go. I feel like this section here, I feel like that space could be used for something. I don't know what though. I don't think there's anything else to show. I don't think there's anything else left under there. No. So we'll go ahead and put the lid on. Back on there like that. And then put the minis back inside. And that makes up the core box, I guess. I'll put the screens there, the walls and the board, and the rulebook there like that. And then we can close up the lid. I'll open the rest of that stuff, like the resources and the cards and that, myself. The cards are really nice quality. They're really, really good. I feel like I should show you some of the cards. Yeah, I'll show you some of the cards. I'll open one pack, show you the quality. Okay, here we go. Here's some cards for you. Take this plastic off. So here we go. These are the tactic cards. Nice and thick. And again, everything will be sleeved, so don't have to worry about any of this getting like damaged or anything like that. Okay, these are all tactical cards that you can play anytime during the game. The ones with the little hands on them are during the you would use during the co-op version of the game. But then you've got your command cards. So this is to decide what actions you do, or what you can do with your clerks on your turn, and also it allows other players to do things on your turn as well. So that really helps to cut down on some of the downtime when things happen on other people's turns as well, that you can do. So everyone has the same cards. So you got work harder, betrayal, despotism, economy, raise banners, and attack order. So everyone's all got those things. The Reed clan is for when you're playing 2-player, and it kind of acts as like a dummy 3rd player. And then these teal cards here are for when you're playing solo. So there you go. I thought I'd show you a little bit of cards there. They're nice quality. They're thick. The artwork is really nice on them. They don't have I don't think they have like a matte finish. It's kind of just like standard stock card. Nothing too fancy, but the artwork is really nice. And if you get the sleeves as well, some sleeves on them, some quality sleeves, then make them really nice. So there we go. There's some cards for you. But again, there's others. There's small ones. There's these large ones, and again, there's the Horde cards. And again, there's sleeves for everything in this all-in pledge box that I got. So there we go. Now let's move on to one of the other boxes. We'll go to the black powder box next. Okay, so here's the Great Wall black powder expansion box. So this was a lot easier to open than the last one. So there goes the plastic. Okay, so here's inside the first one. Here we go. The first expansion, I mean. So it's just black on the inside of the lids. Sometimes I check the inside of the lids because sometimes the artwork continues. But here's the rule book for how the black powder expansion works. So yeah, new Horde cards, new soldiers. Yeah, components list. Got more towers in this. Got towers, which is cool. And then yeah, let's have a look at the stuff, shall we? So here's all the, so this is the tower stuff that you'd punch out, along with this stuff here. You can see the punch, called the punch cards here, that these components pop out of. Nice artwork on them. So yeah, it's makes a nice change to just something, plain white or something like that, So there you go. And again, I'll try and lean this up so you can see, if I can. Take the lid off. And so here we go. There was a guy on YouTube who, what was his name? I forgot his channel, but he really struggled to get these ladders out, and I can sort of see why it feels as if there's something keeping it in there. So there's these little ladders, which are really cool. Hold these a bit better for you. You can see the detail on them is really detailed. It's really nice. Little spiky bits at the top. Let's put that back in. I think it's just because the plastic insert is pinching them. And down here you've got these little turtle guys. He's got like cannons on the side of him. That's really cool. And he's got like a cannon in his mouth. I'm not sure what those are, but I'm pretty sure they're cannons. Then you've what looks to be like a trebuchet, if I'm not mistaken. That looks like a trebuchet to me. And then here we go. Here's a rather nice looking cannon. Look, I love the detailing on this. Look at the textures on it. It's very nice. It's some of the nicest minis that I've seen for things like objects. So here's what looks to be like some kind of big spear bolt gun thing. I'm sure there's a proper name for that. But yeah, there we go. And then up here we've got what looks to be like a big mounted crossbow type thing. It's got a dog on the front. Is that a dog? That's a dog, right? If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there we go. Not like a puppy or anything. It's like it's like an angry dog, but still, that's a dog. Unless it's some kind of like Chinese mythical beast that I just don't know about. What's this here? We've got this is like a ram type thing, like bashing down walls and gates and stuff. And then we've got this guy, which if you look at it from the front, totally looks like this stick is going up his bum, but it's actually just stuck to him. It's on the back there, attached to his back. So there you go. There's that guy. There's this guy. Okay. This guy. Okay. And then finally, the yellow. There you go. This guy. Cool. All right then. Moving on from that, we've got some more Horde cards, look like. Probably another few more general cards back there, I think. Great. And then some more, what's this, Turtle Clan. So probably just cards that tell you what those things do. And then some more advisor cards, looks like. And then here, you've got more artifacts. Rocket shot card. I don't exactly know how that works or how that plays into the game, but I guess when I read the rules, I'll find out. So there we go. Let me put the lid back on this and move on. I'm really liking everything so far. I feel really spoiled. That is everything for this box. So you open a lot in the core box. When you move on to this one, you feel like there's still more to go. But no, that's it. That's it for the Black Powder expansion. So let me put all this away. Trying to pop those out by accident. Put the lid back on, and then I'll move on to. Let me think. What should I move on to next? Spoiled for choice. Let's go to the Ancient Beast expansion. Okay, so again, it's a rather stubborn plastic. Might have to bite it. There we go. it doesn't look like there's, it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot in this box, but from what I've seen online as well, it's still cool. Whoa, I nearly ripped that in the process of trying to get the damn plastic off. It is a bit crumpled, as you can see. As I say, it is secondhand. They are brand new, everything. As you can see, everything's sealed, but it's buckled a little bit under pressure from maybe it's had something heavy on top or during shipping. But there we go. So I'll open it from the top here. Looks like it's just a single tray of things, and the rulebook to this expansion. So there you go. Tells you how the ancient beasts work. So let's have a look at these minis here. These look really cool. They kind of look like I was gonna say this one looks like one of those dragons from The Legend of Zelda or something, you know. But I'm not sure if... do those ones have wings? I'm not too sure. There we go. What's this? It's got like the body of a turtle and a snake head on it. It looks like it's a log. And let's have a look. Yeah, it's like a two-headed beast. It's like a lizard thing with a turtle shell and a second head. I'm trying to track where it's coming from. There we go. There's that one. There's this one, which looks like some kind of big phoenix thing. Very nice. And then there's this one. Oh, it's like a leopard. Very cool. And then there's cards and stuff. This and this. So I'll put this stuff away and then move on to the next box. Okay, so next up is the upgraded resources. This one was a little bit open already. Don't know why the plastic wrap was different on this one compared to the other two. Very strange, but there we go. Again, just open this from the top. I'll show you the back. Just, yeah, upgraded resources. So, here we go. So, you'll see that these log pieces are very similar. Not too dissimilar. They are different. But they're not too dissimilar from the ones that are used in, say, Everdell. That sort of same cylindrical shape. But they are different. So, you see here, they've got a slightly different shape to them. They look better, essentially. But they're much nicer. I much prefer those. The gold bricks here. I kind of want to open this up just to sort of get a feel for these. Yeah, they've got a nice texture to them, you see. So that's quite nice. So I may as well go ahead and open this all up now. And put them all in here. Might condense all this into the main box. Here's one of the little wood pieces. Okay. Good quality. And then get rid of that. Just go back a little bit. There we go. And then here's the upgraded stone. There we go. Oops. So there you go. Much nicer. Almost sounded like rubber going into there, but they're not. Because they're circular. They they sounded rubber for a second going into this plastic insert. But there you go, this plastic tray. Got a nice little lid to it, so there you go. Might condense that again, as I say, into the main box. But there we go, there's the upgraded resources. I think I'll move on to the art book next, show you the art book. Let's open this up. Again, I'll try and show as much of this as I possibly can. Like all the pages in that, but again, don't want this video running too long. So, all the plastic off. Here we go, it's the art book. It doesn't look like it's damaged at all or anything, which is good. That's got a little bit of a sheen to it, the text there. So let's go open this up. Okay, that's just like the cover of the first box. So it's just giving you more aesthetic to the game, show you more vibes, kind of thing. This looks like a big Mongol horde coming in. Horseback. There's some more hordes, more baddies, some archers. I don't know if these are baddies or not. Ooh, that's a big wolf. Or at least it looks big. Maybe it's just a false perspective. I like this one. This is cool. Got a nice view of the mountains with these buildings in the foreground and then the wall in the background. That wall really does look quite big and intimidating, doesn't it? And that one. Some more. Very nice. Ooh, I like the colours of this one, the white and the red. That's cool. It's like the black powder expansion artwork. Cool. That these are on the back of on the backs of the general cards, I believe. These are like, this is a clan, I believe. So is it like the Monkey Clan? This is artwork off some of the command cards, I believe. This is the Dragon Clan, the Red Clan. Then the Snake Clan, or the yellow one. Then the Turtle Clan. Green Clan. That's a nice double page there. And nearing the end. There we go. Very nice. This looks like Ancient Beast stuff, probably. That's a nice one. I like this one. And then that's the last page. So there you go. There's the artists for credit. This product is not a toy. Dear. Okay, so that's the art book. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether I want to open the surprise box now or whether to save it for another time. I'm kind of torn. I mean, I could open it right now. Yeah, let's do it. If you don't want this to be spoiled for you, then look away now. But it looks like it's futuristic. Looks like a cyberpunk type of thing. So, which again, doesn't really fit the aesthetic of this. Maybe it's the Great Wall further down the line. So let's have a look. It's called Gaijin. Anything else in this? Yeah. Missed something inside of this. Ooh, the Great Wall. It's an envelope. It says open here. Let's have a look. It says, Dear Backer, we are really glad you're reading this letter and the Great Wall is now in your hands. This is an ambitious project. We tailored it to your expectations by developing both miniature and meeple versions, adding many game-enhancing stretch goals, and what's most important, polishing rules and gameplay so that they'll provide strategic depth while staying streamlined and easy to learn. It was the first time we offered such a variety for you to choose from, and we think this was a step in the right direction. You might have seen we repeated this approach in our latest campaign, ISS Vanguard. Oh yeah, I've heard of that game. I heard with ISS Vanguard that in reviews that people really like the story, the exploration, and the managing of the systems and things, but really it's just rolling dice and doing the same thing over and over again. Really, people find it a little bit repetitive, but very cool theme and great story, and it's really, really good in that sense. But otherwise, it's really quite simple. It was all possible because of you. If you hadn't aided us, if you haven't aided us with your ideas, I think it meant if you hadn't aided us with your ideas, your support, and your faith in us, this game wouldn't have existed at all. You've also motivated us throughout the whole development process. Making this game was a pleasant distraction from the enormous cooperative campaign games focused on other types of interaction between players. Designing clever mechanics and simply playing against each other was certainly a refreshing experience. What could we say after this long yet satisfying development process? We're proud of this game. We feel like we did what we could to give you a solid core experience. And for those who want more, we prepared many ways to enrich their play. The cooperative mode for those who wish to plan along with friends. Genghis Khan expansion to make things a little more challenging and complex. Several scenarios in Ancient Chronicles to add a layer of story and variety to the game, and many, many more. Play testing them all in a different configurations was difficult and sometimes tiresome, but in the end, we are content with what we achieved. The letter you're reading is a part of our tradition. We like to add something extra to our games. This something extra is this surprise box. Keep in mind that it's not the box with the stretch goals. You'll find them in another one. This little gift includes metal coin, an additional component with which you track the currently resolved command card during the Great Wall plays. Gaijin art book, the art book for Awaken Realms, Light's upcoming game set in a vivid post-apocalyptic cyberpunk world. Okay, so it's not to do with this. It's a game that's coming in the future. I've heard of Tamashi. Has Tamashi got anything to do with Gaijin? Because Tamashi, I think, is Awaken Realms as well, I believe. But is it the same IP or different? It's probably different. But it's the same aesthetic, so it could just be maybe it could just be like an extension of that, or maybe a sequel to. I'm not too sure. It will be going live on GameFound this year. We hope you will we hope that you will enjoy those presents, and we also hope that you will enjoy the Great Wall. If you like our game, please share your experience with your friends and with us. Posting a rating on BoardGameGeek or uploading your picture on social media can go a long way. We wish you exciting plays where you come up with interesting strategies and defeat countless hordes storming your high walls. Thank you. So the CEO, Marcin, Robert. I'm not going to dishonor them by trying to pronounce their names. Robert Plesowitz, the game author, another game author is Lucas there, and Camille is another game author. So yeah, there you go. That's the team at Awaken Realms. So yeah, and then it just says, contact them if you got anything bent or broken, or yeah. There we go. So that's inside of that. I'll put. Is anything else in that envelope? No. There we go. So very nice. And then again, this is just the art book to this upcoming game, Gaijin. Okay, it said there was a metal coin in this for tracking. So unless the previous owner has nabbed that for something, it's not here. So maybe I'll have to contact them, or maybe they've kept it for something else, or maybe they lost it. I'm not too sure. But it's not the end of the world. So I'll put all that stuff back inside. Maybe it could be somewhere else inside this big box. I'm not too sure. But there we go. There's the surprise box. There we go. Cool. All right. Here's the stretch goals. Maybe the coin is in the stretch goals box, but it said it wasn't, right? So unless, again, the previous owner had taken it out for something and had a look at the surprise box, then I'll have to contact them. But there we go. This is the stretch goals box, so we'll open this up, and then after that it's just the playmat and then just the sleeves to show, really. So this is really the last big thing that we're looking at in this unboxing video. It's been a long one this time, so go ahead and open this up. Doesn't want to open. There we go. All right. So again, let's just lean this up. Get rid of this silica gel here. Okay, so it's got the rules. It comes with another faction in this one, so you can play the... So you got Ancient Chronicles in this, the Genghis Khan expansion, and yeah, the Rat expansion and 5th player. So you can play with 5 with this expansion, with the stretch goals. So this is a 5th player, what do you call it? What is this? It's a screen. It's a screen, yeah. So you can hide your resources from other players so they can't see what you have. I like these lids again with the Great War written on them. Let's have a look at these factions, the horsemen. Get another close-up on these. Oh, he's got a cool sword there. His horse looks very armoured. Very cool. These look like the spearmen, but he's got like a little claw hand weapon. There you go. Got like leaves on the back of him. Here's your clerks for the orange team. And here's your archers for this team. Okay. Now, I'm not sure what these are supposed to be for. Okay, these flag guys. You got extra flag guys, but for each faction. So, are these supposed to be sentries? No, because you can have multiple sentries. So, let me have a quick look at the rulebook here to see what these are supposed to be. Components. Bannermen. 1 per player. Bannermen. What do bannermen do? Bannermen are special soldiers introduced in the Genghis Khan expansion. Okay. Each player has 1 bannerman. The cost of recruiting the bannerman. They follow the spearman rules. They may only attack the first horde closest to the wall on the wall section where they are located. Also, if a bannerman is present on a wall section, either on a horde card or in the rest zone at the start of winter, its owner may attack with 2 soldiers on that wall section right before the shooting step. Oh, okay, cool. So the bannermen just allow you to attack more, essentially, and they follow the same rules as spearmen. Okay. Very nice. Cool. Okay. So those are the bannermen. I showed the yellow one. Here's the blue one. Did I show the blue one? That's the blue one. Here's the bannermen for the... What was it? The turtle faction? The green faction? Okay, so you get a nice close-up there. Here's the final one, the red faction, which is, I believe, the dragon faction, isn't it? I'm just trying to get some detail on the camera there. And oh, and the orange one up here as well. Cool. All right then. And then up here, you've got the. Let's go to this one first. You've got. There's a little rat on what looks to be like a chair. He's got like a little. Is that a feather? Yeah, he's got like a little feather. Oh, it's a little funny little character. And then you've got what looks to be like another really cool cannon-looking thing. It looks huge. If that's supposed to be part of the wall, it's like this big dragon cannon. That's really cool looking. And then up here, you've got Genghis Khan himself. Maybe the bad guys have this. I'm not too sure. I don't know. But it's got like a part of the wall on it, so like a building there. So it's, I guess it's part of the wall. Here's the Genghis Khan mini. Very nice detail on this stuff. So he's got a long spear, shield, and his horse has got this cool spikes at the front. So there we go. And then one final thing before I show you the cards, and then there we go. This thing. This looks. Oh, maybe you track. Maybe that's the coin it was talking about. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. I'll just have a quick look at the rulebook, see what that says. Emperor's Award. No, because I'm pretty sure it said metal coin in the last box. So, oh, here we go. You've got this thing, whatever that's for, and then down here you've got it's called the Iron Dragon. Okay, cool. And then here's the cards there. What looks to be more advisors, and then more bigger cards there. So it's going to take me a long time to sleeve all of this stuff. Okay. Okay, so here's the last thing. The rather large neoprene mat. Not got a lot of battery left in my camera here, so I'm going to have to make this brief. But it's very nice quality to this. Again, it is double-sided because you've got one side for 4 to 5 players and then one side for a solo game, 2 players and 3 players. But yeah, very nice quality to the mat there. Again, that's all I can really show without taking it all out and laying it out and stuff. And I don't have the space, but there's the other side to it. You can see again, there's the tracker for the years and how many hordes come out and the lethality level of how many soldiers die and things. So there you go. So that's the rather nice neoprene mat. And finally, again, the sleeves. I showed these a little bit earlier on, but yeah, it took me a long time to sleeve everything. So thank you for watching this rather long unboxing video. It's taken me a long time to go through everything. If you enjoyed, then consider leaving a like and subscribe if you'd want to. But there you go. This is what I use for my videos as a phone stand. This phone little Yoda, little Grogu stand. So there you go. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.